Welcome to the Motocross Supercross podcast.
All right, this is episode 13 of the Motocross Supercross podcast. You can find us at MX Podcast on Instagram and other stuff. I'm Adam here with Claudio. What's up, Claudio?
What is going on, my friend? What's going on?
Dude, we're right. Me and you, we are right. And everyone who listened to this, they know. They were right too, because we said it was going to be a good day, and I think it was a freaking great day for all the fans
crazy.
like me.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Nuts. Dude, beginning to end. If you check out our Instagram at MXSX Podcast, you can see some of the crashes that went down in practice.
Yeah, that's like not even half of them.
Dude, there was so many I could choose from. I think what's on our Instagram, I think most of it is from the second qualifying practice. But dude, during the first qualifying practice too, like AC almost, like you saw the video I put up of Roxon, like how he almost died in those whoops. AC did the exact same thing in that first set, like almost died. Like
it was intense. It was definitely intense. A lot of the riders were complaining about how rough the track was, how soft the track was. You know, they weren't very happy with the way that the track held up. You know, it was difficult, you know, just to keep it up throughout the day.
Dude, it didn't hold up at all. Like
nothing.
Literally, like 3 laps into it, the ruts are like a foot deep.
Yeah, there was like I don't know if you saw, but like in the rhythm section, there was like 15 lines to choose from.
Yeah, I mean, and we saw a bunch of people have their problems with it too. So, dude, did everybody crash or did everybody not crash?
I think everybody crashed. At least
everybody
once.
crashed because, yeah, I mean, we're thank God nobody really got hurt that bad, but
I know.
there was just so many.
Yeah, for real. There was a lot of crashes. A lot of people went down. There was also some good racing though. There was a lot of good battles racing. And a lot of good surprises, and it was good. It was good.
Yeah. So just to start off with a little practice, qualifying time stuff. The videos we put up on our Instagram, we had Mossman. I'm
rookie.
sure you saw the crash. Yeah, he was the arena cross guy we were talking about. He just got a little sketchy. He got kind of cross-bredded or something. And
yeah.
So that was cool. I think he commented on our post too. He said, "Haha, nice goon move on the first lap of qualifying." So that's cool. He's kind of willing.
That yet, but yeah, that's cool that he see the humor on this.
Yeah, exactly. So can we officially call him friend of the show then, since he commented?
We'll see. We're getting there. We're not best friends, but we're acquaintances. We know each other.
Yeah, we're not best friends yet. Add that.
Yes. Speaking of practices, we had Adam Cianciarulo with the fastest 250 qualifier, and Justin Varsha with the fastest 450 qualifier.
Well, and Adam Cianciarulo, his qualifying time was actually, it was faster than the 450s too.
Yeah, it was the fastest of the night. That's right. Yeah, you're right.
What do you think of that?
That's leaves you to prove that Adam Cianciarulo is a practice kind of guy.
I think it's I like it when the 450s are going faster than the 250s. I don't know why. But
yeah, I mean that's what it's supposed to be, but the track was not meant for a 450 power. You know, there wasn't a lot of open spaces. There's a lot of air time. Almost 50% of the time you were in the air.
That is crazy. When I heard that, I was like, holy crap. Like that whole start line, like of course they're on the ground, that huge straightaway. So you think that would count? That's got to be like the other 40% of it. It's just that start. And the rest, they're just jumping their way through the entire track.
Yeah, the track was definitely tight. The riders needed a lot more concentration, to stop from making mistakes. But that wasn't the case.
They had that one section of the track. It was like that left-hand turn, but they had to jump into it and into the face of the triple.
They were all left-hand turns. There were only 3 right turns, so you have to be more specific.
Yeah. Well, it was the one that they had the jump. They were jumping into the face of the triple around the turn. So they're like jumping as they're turning, and then they land on the face of the triple and then triple. And it was so awesome to watch them because it looks like they're just going to just launch straight into the freaking crowd.
Oh, I know what you were talking about. Yeah, I said that. I was like, that's a sketchy triple because you're jumping sideways.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was crazy. And every time, like, there was another one right before that rhythm section that they would, like, be turning while they hit the jump, and it just looked badass every time they were just taking it. I was like, but, I mean, we saw Muscan. I think, what do you think? Muscan, does he impress you yet? Because he was right up there running with everybody.
Yeah, he definitely, it is what we were expecting from him this week. He was on top, like I said he was going to. And I don't wanna spoil anything yet. I want to talk about it as we talk about the heats and the LCQs in the main.
All right, I'm down with that. So, what do you say? You want to jump right into the heats, or you want to talk?
Did you see that thing? The little like airbag they have for the helmets now.
Yeah, I did see that.
That's pretty badass, isn't it? That's cool.
Yeah, just like pushes it off your head. That's pretty cool.
Without putting any pressure on your neck. That's awesome. That's another thing. Like how we were talking about technology with the sport. This is another thing. Just an easier way to take your helmet off. That's great. That's amazing. And and then also like the stationary helmet or whatever it was called that like it won't let your head.
The little like basket kind of thing inside the helmet.
Yeah, with the impact and stuff, and then the metal or the magnet visors. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it was. I saw a bunch of people tweeting about like, oh, somebody should tell the NFL like, somebody should tell the NFL about this helmet thing that the dirt bike riders are doing. And I actually remember hearing that one of the motocross companies who develops these helmets actually won like a contest that the NFL had where they were trying to like find ways that they could like improve their helmets and all that. So I know the motocross helmet makers are working with like the NFL companies and trying to bring our technology to them, and if they have any good technology, everyone's working together, to keep everyone safe.
AMA is showing that they're better than the NFL. That's all I gotta say.
Well, I don't know if I can disagree with that.
All right, so you ready for 250 Heat 1?
Yeah, real quick, I just want to say, I just want to go through the other crashes that we put on our Instagram. So
the Tyler Bowers one was crazy.
Dude, I didn't put that one on Instagram.
I know
I didn't put any of the mains yet.
But it's crazy.
Yeah, that was insane. Like, that proves just how freaking messed up that track was because I've crashed like that before. I remember I was like 10 years old. I was really, really bad, and I just went for it. And I had also my 85, CR85, and I hit that power band. Like,
I remember that bike.
Face of the jump. Yeah, I hit my power band going up the face of the jump and just totally looped out exactly like he did.
Young Adam. Yeah, little Adam.
Yeah, little Adam is, my first time.
little Adam on the CR54, on the little number 54.
Yeah, no, with the crooked numbers and stuff, they got to be crooked. They can't be straight.
Duh.
They got to be crooked. So, yeah, I look pretty cool. The other thing I was going to say about practice. But yeah, we'll get more into that crash too, because I am going to put that one on the page. I think I'm going to make a compilation of all the crashes, but I feel like
you're gonna need more than one post.
Yeah, I'm gonna need like a whole like account or something to keep track of it. It was crazy. The track was just so rough, so beat up.
Yeah,
people were going everywhere. People ramming into each other.
Yeah, Malcolm went down hard on that one too. He got lucky.
It's weird because there was those three sections. You had the rhythm section, that little left hand the rhythm section into the whoops. Right after that, there was that little dragon back section.
Yep.
And everyone's crashing there. And then the turn after that, where it was that little
like triple double.
Yeah, triple double or double triple or double triple right there. It was just everybody's crashing in the same exact spot. And you know what? Everyone's hitting those the tough blocks.
Yeah, they were weird. Like the track, I felt like the track wasn't lined up straight. Like there was a lot of tough blocks that will be like diagonal, so like whenever you come out of the jump, like I saw a couple of the guys jump on top of the coming out of, like you'll do the start, then you turn around, you do that little section, and then you come around like in front of the start. Like they'll come around jumping out sideways, and they'll land, like they'll jump on top of that top block right there, like right in front of the mechanics area. I think that was one of the spots that I saw, and then a couple of other places, just like the top blocks just weren't lined up or anything like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna make that's a video that I'm gonna make. I'm gonna make a compilation of all the tough block, or is it tough block or tough lock?
Tough
what
block.
The heck? Yeah, that's what I thought. Tough block.
It's a block that's tough, man.
Oh, I heard the announcers kind of, I don't know. It sounded like they were saying tough lock.
Maybe he was saying tough luck, like tough luck for this guy.
Tough luck, bitches.
Yeah, that's what they were saying.
Yeah, well, dude, those things, they caused so many crashes. Like, if they weren't there, I felt like people wouldn't have crashed. Like,
also,
the way
if they weren't there, a lot of people would be hurt too, though.
Well, here's the thing. They hit those things and they fall on them. And they're like, oh, dude, thank God those things are there. It's like, yeah, if they weren't there, they wouldn't have freaking fell on it. But if you do fall, you do want to fall on those things. It's like hitting a freaking Tempur-Pedic pillow. Just falling right into it.
Yeah, it like Kush just says, like it like forms to your body.
All right, so real quick, I got to get through these other practice crashes. The Chris Howell, he crashed on that dragon back where Anderson crashed too in practice. He threw his hands up. He also commented on our thing. He said that. Yeah, he just said he threw his hands up because he was upset. He said, just pissed at myself for crashing there again. I did the same thing in the first practice. So that sucks, man. That sucks. But
didn't learn from his first mistake. Yeah.
Dude, and that bike came so close to his freaking face.
Yeah,
like
for sure.
He got lucky. Maybe he was just throwing his arms up. He was just like, thank you, God.
Thank you, Jesus.
But yeah, if you want to see those videos in Anderson crashing and a little compilation of like Roxon and Alex Ray and a couple other people having some problems in practice, check out our Instagram. That one video has like 30. There it is.
Odd way to go down.
That's it. It's got 30,000 views. That's crazy.
30,000 or 3,000?
30K. So thank you guys for watching our videos, telling your friends. If you haven't, check us out on Instagram at MXSX Podcast. And real quick about the iTunes reviews. Our iTunes, I have no idea why it's being kind of weird, but a bunch of people are leaving reviews and they're not showing up. So if that happens, try it again.
We really appreciate it.
Yeah, they're like, I told them, they said they're going to refresh our feed. It could take up to 24 hours, but hopefully it works after that. So you tried, please try again. And remember, if you screenshot it and you show us that you left that comment, we will put you in the mix to win a sick pair of Flow Vision goggles that I won playing fantasy.
That's right. We're going to announce the winner on Tampa MX. I believe that's 2 weeks away. So
3 weeks. 3 weeks away.
There you go.
The 24th. We'll do it on our little show where we pick the winners, and we're also going to pick the winner of these goggles.
Yeah, it will be I believe it'll probably be the Friday before the Tampa Supercross?
Yeah. It should be the Friday before. So
yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, do that. And also, if you don't win the goggles, we will still give you a handful of MXSX podcast stickers if you would like. So go ahead, leave us a review, request some stickers from us. You can hit us up on Instagram, or you can email us at mxsxpod@gmail.com. And I think that's all we're going to say about that. But back to the fantasy thing. Dude, I killed it. Bro.
I was doing really good until Lieb decided to not race.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. I had Lieb in both of my teams, and I still killed it. So if Lieb would have...
Nice. Yeah.
Dude, this makes me really excited to watch the Racetrack Supercross show now, because Lieb was like their golden goose. They were putting everything into Lieb. And then Martin Costello and Justin Heff had, they had pretty good days, and Lieb didn't even make the main event. I believe he might have even gotten hurt again, because I know he crashed out of.
Yeah, I think he didn't. I don't think he made the main. I can tell you.
Oh,
in
he
just a
definitely
second,
didn't make them. I don't even know if he made the LCQ. Or I know he crashed out of it. If he did make the LCQ, so he crashed early. Tough luck for him. Really tough luck for that team, but really good TV. So make sure you check out Racetrack Supercross show. I know I'll be watching this week.
I was gonna watch a couple of the episodes earlier, but I was getting ready for the Super Bowl today, so it was kind of hard for me to sit down and watch it.
Yeah. Super Bowl's today. I saw Ronnie Renner put up a funny Instagram post.
Hilarious.
You saw that? It was like, I forget what he says. Like people talking about the Super Bowl.
It says this is the face you make whenever you're working in your car, chill in your house, and then your buddy starts coming up about Tom Brady and like how many touchdowns he had at the hockey game.
It was just a little, yeah, exactly. How many baskets he scored at the hockey game.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. How many baskets
like
scored?
Little like surfer kid just giving a thumbs up for like his yearbook picture. It's so funny.
But
back
Ronnie.
to the fantasy real quick. I was working my way up the ranks last week, right? You remember every week I kind of give my update. This week, my overall position to win the grand prize, which is a Yamaha dirt bike, I'm in 7th, bro. I'm in 7th. I'm like 40 points behind from the leader.
It's a Yamaha dirt bike or a KTM?
No, this one's a Yamaha, the one they're giving away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is a, I don't know if it's a 250 or 450, but either way, it'll look really when we give that away to one of our listeners. Psych! I don't know, maybe though. I've never been much of a Yamaha fan, but I wouldn't mind a little electric start Husqvarna, so maybe I can get it and trade it. Look at me already making plans over here about my winning that whole series. I know. I'm pretty pumped. So I'm in 7th place overall for that. But
good for you.
Yeah, they have it broken up into two different categories. They have the Fusion Graphics one and the Renthal one. And the Fusion Graphics one, I'm in 4th. Hey now. So
all right.
If I win that overall, I think I'll win something. But I'm pretty pumped. It's looking good for me, man. It is looking good for me.
It's looking good for us.
Yeah, good for us. Yeah, and our listeners.
No.
All right. Well, with that said, let's go ahead and jump into this race. I was just gonna say a couple other things that I saw that I wanted to mention about practice was the shadows that were casted there.
Bad.
It was
horrible.
So bad. It was so bad. And then
horrible.
they were interviewing Shane McElrath, and he was just like, "Yo, I can't look up because the freaking sun is killing me."
I saw that. Yeah.
It's like bad placement.
Yeah, the sun is literally right behind the camera. He said.
It was, dude. And I know what the sun's like down here. I don't even walk outside unless I got sunglasses. If that sun's out, you gotta have sunglasses. When I want to look cool, and two, I gotta protect those eyes, man. That sun is bad for your eyes, really bad.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Did you see that? The Barsha, he only has one more race left with the Yamaha people.
Dude, what is up with that? Barsha was killing it.
Yeah, we'll see what's gonna happen. He fucked up this week, so we'll see.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, dude. And since Malcolm, had problems, dude, I was surprised he raced. He couldn't even walk to his bike for that LCQ. He
won it.
They're like, "Yo, just get your leg over the bike. You can do this, man." It's like, ugh. And then he's like, "All right, see ya." Dude, I was concerned for him though. I was like, "Oh shit! Like they're gonna take his ride away. They're just waiting, dude. This whole week to week thing, that's just them just rubbing their hands together, just waiting for him to fail so they can drop him. I swear, I feel like they are not behind him at all if they're not willing to sign him yet.
I saw Big Bubba out there. That was cool.
Yeah, Big James, King James. I don't know what they call him. Rick James.
Yeah, I saw. That was funny that he was out there.
Hey man, he's a good daddy out there supporting the kids,
Yeah.
For the kids. Malcolm for the kids.
Malcolm for the kids, Dad for the Malcolm.
Yeah, so I hope they continue with him. I mean, like I said, we'll have to wait this week to see what they say. But since he did have that, he said he heard a pop in his leg whenever he crashed. So,
yeah, we'll get more on that next podcast for sure.
Yeah, and Justin, I wish he would have had a better start. This looked like it was going to be his day, you know.
Who's that? Bogle?
Barsha.
Oh, Barsha, Justin Barsha. Yeah.
Yeah, he was running good. It was like,
he was running good. He was the fastest qualified. He had everything for him, but I told you, man. I told you. I called it. I don't know why you're so surprised.
Well, I just am. But I was not surprised that Moose Gam was up there. All right, let's start with 250s. 250s. We are not going to get through this. We're actually going to be breaking down this podcast. We're going to do another podcast of the Oakland just because it was so insane. So we're just going to do a little light run over right now, and then we'll try and jump in. Whatever we forget, we'll jump in on our next podcast, probably tomorrow or so.
Yeah, we'll do 250s today. How about that?
Yeah, let's do that. I like the sound of that.
Okay.
So 251.
Yeah, on the first heat,
first turn. Let's talk about that first turn because that took Oldenburg out right away. So I don't know what his status is.
It was really funny because, like the race about to start, Emig and they're over here talking, and his Emig is like, they have that wider star, blah, 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 blah. And then first turn, big old pile up, just crash onto, like everyone crashed, man. It was crazy.
It was, yeah. I mean, and I didn't see what happened to Oldenburg, but he didn't even line up for the LCQ or anything. And I was like, I forgot to send my fantasy picks to myself, so I'm like sweating the whole time. I'm like, oh crap, I think I had Oldenburg. I'm pretty sure I had him. And then it turns out I didn't have him, which is nice for me. Yeah. But
did you see his elbow?
No.
He posted a picture on the Instagram of his elbow. I don't know what he hit, but it looks like he got ran over and got hit with like a peg or something, I don't know. It looks like he has a really deep cut right on his elbow.
Oh, so it was more of a cosmetic thing, a little.
I think cut. So. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, hopefully he's good to come back and race for next week. Oh yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, I'm looking at it. That thing is a little coin slot. That thing is just slid open. He said, Oakland was one of the toughest days of my life. Still feeling pretty banged up from my crash last week. And so he crashed again last week. He's been kind of crashing a lot, but that's all right.
Yeah,
Toughed it out the best I could through practice. Ended up crashing in the first turn of the heat race and got a foot peg to the elbow.
Oh, there you go. See, it looks like a foot peg. It's definitely a foot peg then.
Yeah, good call on that. Gave it my best yesterday, but unfortunately just wasn't in the cards. So... yeah, that's. It's good that he's. It seems like it's just little cosmetic damage. He should be able to line up again next week.
A couple of stitches should be all right.
Yeah, a couple. Yeah, he might need a skin graft for that thing too. That thing's opened up pretty big. Looks like a freaking eye. He's got a third eye on his elbow.
You never know.
Nasty. That's nasty and deep. But yeah, good that. All right, that's good. That's all that was because I got a little worried whenever I just didn't see him line up and they didn't really talk about him at all. So that was nice. Nice that he's doing that. But yeah. All right. So McElrath. I was like, all right. I said McElrath would win, and he just killed that heat race. Of course, like he always does. He's like the king of heat races. It seems like now he just gets a start and just kills
Savacci
it.
kept him honest. Yeah,
Savacci was close the whole time, and that's the other thing. I was like, I got him coming in second, so this is looking really good for me.
Yeah, but McElrath, keeping the streak alive of heat winning. So
yeah, and Melross was running really good. He was in third. And then,
he was battling with Sexton. He was on a pretty good battle with Sexton, and
I hate how that battle ended, though. I hate how that ended. Did you see that? How they had a down rider and
how he almost
guy
ran into him.
Yeah, I mean they're waving the yellow flag, and Sexton kind of took the outside and missed the rider, and Melross just kind of squared it up and just took the line that goes right into the rider.
Yeah, he's trying to square it up, and that's where he made the mistake.
But still a good run for him. He got fourth in that race. So
yeah, definitely. I had him on my fantasy too.
Yeah, so we had McElrath, Savachi, Sexton, Melross, Chisholm, 5th place.
Yeah.
We'll talk about him in that main because he was killing it in the main.
He had the whole shot and he was doing really good in the main. We'll get to that.
Dakota Alex, yeah.
Sexton, he had a close one on one of the straights, saving it pretty good.
Oh yeah. He just held it wide open and just somehow straightened that bike out. Like he was like completely sideways and he's just like, brah.
Yeah. He definitely saved it on that loose dirt for sure.
You see that little interview they did with him?
Earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was so lame. What's your favorite song? Who's your secret crush?
Oh, I like Ricky Carmichael, but Chad Reed was my favorite. What?
Come on, these guys are freaking doing the most badass sport ever. You're asking them like, who's your secret crush? Come on, man. Come on. These guys are badasses. We don't want to hear about their little secret crushes.
Yeah, who cares?
So Chisholm got 5th, Dakota Alex got 6th, Kaylen Auberson got 7th, Ryan Brees got 8th, Cole Martinez got 9th. I was surprised that, Starling didn't make it in on the heat. Harrison didn't make it in.
He went down
heat.
on the start. He got tangled in.
Oh, was he in on that?
Oh yeah, he was definitely he was one of the first one that went down. He had the inside pick and he got caught up.
Yeah, that was it was really crazy how they funneled into that corner really weird. All those people on the inside, like they had to cut right and then
if you were going on the outside, you were definitely gonna get taken out for sure.
And if you went on the inside, you were just gonna miss the turn AC did in the main.
Out, yeah. Oh, that was crazy how.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a second. Let's get this second heat first.
You love doing that though.
I know, it's a little tease. We'll get just a little teaser.
All right, so heat 2, we have Plessinger winning it. Cianciarulo coming in second, also keeping him honest, keeping him real close.
Who else did we see? Someone we didn't talk about at all who came back this week from a broken collarbone.
Alex Martin, he was up front.
Dude, and he looked good. He looked really good.
Yeah, Jess Petty, I guess he's a Canadian rider. It was his first Supercross. He started up front, but pressure got to him.
Yeah, Pettis. Jess Pettis.
Jess Pettis, number 160 in the Yamaha.
His first Supercross. So that was cool. It was cool that he was there.
Yeah, him and Alex Martin had a little good battle in the front, and then he ended up going down. Pettis did, and then Alex Martin just got past.
Yep, and then we saw Justin Hill. He got 5th in the heat race. That was kind of average for what he's been doing all year, but he did step it up in the main, so that was cool to see. But right behind him was Justin Heft from Racetrack Supercross. Gene Ramos and Martin Costello got 8th. No more going to the LCQ for both of them, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So that was a good run for them. And Nicoletti barely making it in right there at that 9th. So,
they got lucky.
Yeah, the heat. I don't really have much else for the 250 heat on that.
Yeah, that was it. There wasn't really much on that. It was just good racing by Plessinger and AC, and Plessinger racing with a cold too.
Yeah, a good little chest cold, he said. And, dude, Plessinger's, he's turning out to be a super badass.
Oh, yeah, he definitely done. Yeah, we'll get to that. Yeah.
Real quick, I want to add between the races, Josh, I was on Instagram, and I was like, I got a little notification that Josh Hansen was going live, and I was like, oh, shit. So I, jumped in as quick as I could.
Okay.
And he's just sitting up there in the stands and stuff, just kind of showing everyone the just the track, people just chilling. And people are commenting on there yo, when you gonna be out there? And he's just chilling. But he did write, and then he wrote soon. He wrote I'll be out there soon or something. And then ended the video. I was like, oh shit.
Is he racing 450 or 250? 450, right?
Yeah, 450. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, sorry to bring it in on the 250 section, but that happened between the races.
Yeah, get your shit together.
All right, let's get to this main because we are at our.
Well, we go to the LCQ. We had Mitchell Harrison winning for the first time the LCQ, And then your boy Justin Starling, that the one that we were just talking about, he ended up with a second.
Yep.
He did a couple of good. I believe he made a couple of good passes on that LCQ race. That was good racing by him.
Yeah, it was really good. And someone who, like Bradley Taft, got 6th in the LCQ, which really sucks because he got like 6th place overall last week. So that really hurts him in the points.
For sure.
He was, I'll tell you what he is in the points now. But yeah, he went back to 12th place in the points. He was right. He was definitely in the top 10 in those points. But, one bad race really can change everything up a lot. So sucks for him, but I'm excited to see him back because he's been having a really good year.
Yeah, also Petty's also had really bad luck in the LCQ as well.
Yeah, he did. He had a little crash. We'll have to make sure we put that one up on the page. That'll be in a crash compilation. That's like going to be 20 minutes long.
Yeah.
But let's get into this main. Let's get into this.
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
All right, so it was crazy. First turn, Cincerulo.
We can go from start. Yeah, we can go from start.
Cincerulo's on that inside gate, and he's like, shit, I'm not gonna make the turn, and he like cut in before the tough blocks, and then he's like, all right, I'll just ramp over this tough block.
I did not notice all of this until they showed the replay, and I was like, what the hell's going on? And then I just see AC like cutting through the turn and just making everybody crash. He's like, oh, dude, forget it.
Yeah, he like went over the tough block, pushed it right into McElrath, and like stalled him up. Dude, if I was McElrath, I'd have to be so pissed. I'd meet him at the pits after and have a little word with him. Because why wouldn't he just take the rest of that turn and just cut in kind of between the tough blocks? Like, why you got to go over one and then push it into everybody? It really screwed McElrath hard. Yeah,
that was insane. Then we had Chisholm, leading for a little bit.
Dude, killing it, man.
Yeah.
He was like running, he was like solid up there. I was like, yeah, there he is. We're up there running solid. And then, he did fade a little bit, but it was still a really good race for him. And
definitely. He, I don't know if you saw it, but they interview him on the Race Day Live or whatever the show is called. And he said that Oakland is always a good race for him. Like, he had his best finish at Oakland, I believe, a couple of years ago or last year. So it's always good for him. So and it showed,
I did see that. It was he had a very I don't know if his voice is always like that, but he sounded like Justin Bogle. Like
it's always like that. It's always like that. Yeah.
What's up with him and Bogle? It sounds like they smoke 8,000 packs of cigarettes a day.
Just hanging out in the pits Oakland is always a really good race for me.
Dude, I was like, dude, I swear, man.
Chisholm is actually here right now.
They got like a voice box or something. It sounds like they're talking out of. But
Luke, I am your father. Yeah, and then Christian Craig also led the race for a little bit. I thought he had it for a second. I really did.
Well, Alex Martin, he was out there leading too. He's the one who got credited with that whole shot.
Yeah,
he was killing it. Just out there, just like, hey,
that's
I'm
what
back.
I'm saying. Him and Christian Craig had a really good fight until he felt the pressure and got past. But him and Christian Craig, and then he had a really good race.
Yeah, well, Christian Craig ran into his problems too. Yep. Everyone had their own problems,
mistake,
but he hit that rhythm section. Malcolm had Malcolm and Bowers had problems in. But whenever he hit that, he just launched straight left, just flat landed right between the two lanes there.
He got lucky that he didn't go down.
Well, yeah, but his problem was the tough blocks again. He freaking tried to go over the tough blocks and, pretty much stalled out right there. So
gotta stay in the track, buddy. Gotta stay in the track.
Yeah, well, I mean, when the freaking ruts are going, got a little left hook to it.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. He just got cross-rutted and saved it. But the pass that he put on, who was it in the whoops? Was it Martin? I think it was Alex Martin.
Yeah, it was Martin. Yeah, it was Alex Martin.
Dude, he just skimmed those whoops. Like, you don't want to talk about skimming. He just like.
Yeah, he definitely shifted up and right on the outside.
Yeah, he's always been really good in those whoops. So
yeah, that was really nice.
Yeah, so when you look at like the lap sled, Plessinger, actually no, it's Alex or what am I looking at?
Christian Craig, 51.4.
That is right. led 9 laps. Yeah, I was like, all right, this is Christian Craig. He's back. And then he had his problems. And then we saw Savacci up there. But yeah, Plessinger really made the most out of this. He worked his way up. Like, he was grinding through. He didn't have the greatest start ever, but he was just grinding the entire race.
He definitely had a great effort to win the race. He had he worked himself through the pack, and he deserved it. It was definitely a great race by him.
And who else?
He kept the number the red plate for another week.
That's right. And you know who else had a great effort?
Hill, man. He finally fighting for top spots. He had a great battle with Savacci, and
I thought he was gonna get second. It looked like they had a great battle. That was good.
Yeah,
that was really good.
Yeah. He looked really good. He actually decent on this track.
Yeah, maybe it is just the starts. It's like, he just needs to get a good start. But I think this could be a turning point for Justin Hill's season. This could definitely be a turning point. But yeah, him and Savacci, they were coming like millimeters away from like both crashing. Just those turns. There was so many good battles.
It was good racing for sure. That was one of the only positive things about the race or the track. They had it. It had really good battles.
Yeah, but we're gonna get into that more whenever we talk about the 450s, because I know a bunch of the 450 guys were tweeting and stuff, just like how gnarly and stuff the track was. But Justin Hill, that was his best race. He is now 7th in the points.
Yeah, he finally got in the top in the podium. Probably not what he wanted, but at least he's getting up there. And I think they're finding out. Too bad it's too late for the championship, but they're definitely finding out, what's working with that Suzuki and then with Justin Hill.
Hey, I wouldn't say it's too late. Yeah, you never know what can happen. I mean, it's crazy, man. It's a crazy world out there. But
it is.
So yes. Martin got 5th. Chase Sexton got 6th. Cincerulo, tough break. He got 7th. McElrath actually he went down again in that race, and he was complaining of
he went down, and then his mechanic was like, "Stop being a pussy and get out there."
Yeah, he's like, "Get out there, we need the points." So I mean, good thing he did. He did get 15th, which is, or what am I looking at? Yeah, that's right. He did get 15th, so he was able to score 9 points, which is better than 0
for sure.
So. And by 9, I actually meant 8. He got 8 points. Martin Costello got 14th. Starling got 13th. Gene Ramos got 12th, which would have been a great fantasy pick.
Giancarlo.
Yeah, my bad. What is he? Is that French?
No, that's Brazil, bro.
I don't know, man. I always think of Jean being like a French kind of name.
Oh, yeah, I feel you.
Or Gene. Depending. If you're American, you call him Gene. Gene Ramos. But Mel Ross, 10th place. That's really good for him. Chisholm, Harrison, everyone was up there except Cincerulo and McElrath. So hopefully McElrath, he can heal up quick, get his injuries healed up, and he'll be back strong for next week. But definitely a tough night for him. He really felt it. And he felt it in the points too, because now he's in 3rd place with points. He's got 99. Plessinger has 118. So look, he's starting to gap everyone right now. He's 8 points ahead of Savacci. So 118 for Plessinger, 110 for Savacci, 99 for McElrath, and Cincerulo is in 4th with 93 points. Christian Craig in 5th with 89 points. So it's turned out to be good. It's good. Plessinger seems to be the front runner. He's just dominating right now. We'll see if he can do it again next week, but
we'll see.
We will see. Well, what do you say? We wrap this thing up, and we'll come back to you tomorrow with the 450.
Yeah, that's right. Make sure you guys give us a follow on our Instagram. Make sure you check it out. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat,
mainly Instagram
at Sex Podcast.
We will talk to you guys later. Peace.